episode of Soulful Living vlog. I know it's super dark, it got late, and I still need to do this thing, so I'll keep this one short. And that's fine, actually, because it's perfect. I want to just talk about something so basic, so simple, so elementary, and so important right now that it won't take a lot of time during my dark video to convey this thought. But all I want to talk about today is being good to each other. Just be good to each other. As this pandemic wears on, as psychological pressures mount, as social pressures mount, as political tensions mount, as emotional tensions, physical tensions, economic tensions mount, things are going to continue to be difficult for the foreseeable future at this point. We don't have a clear horizon for transition to something sweeter close by. So a lot is being asked of us right now. And there is so much difficulty and so much tension. People are so overwhelmed that we're being nasty to each other. We're being short with each other. Tempers are hot and fuses are short. And so I want to put a plea out there and just draw our attention back to this very basic, critical, fundamental principle of be good to each other. We don't all agree. We never did and we never will. And that has to be okay, because whether or not we all agree, we're all here. So we have to cultivate some capacity to disagree with grace. And there are some zones in that are going to require some totally new kind of relating and approaching, because we're coming to loggerheads with some things that just are life or death situations, like racism. And so the ways that we disagree carry life or death consequences in a lot of different places right now. Not just racism, but in a lot of different things. And yet, we are all here together. And so we have to cultivate the capacity to disagree and still collaborate on creating a livable world for all of us. Cakewalk. No problem. Easy. Got it. Done by Sunday. Done and dusted. But that's seriously where we're sitting. That's seriously what we're looking at. That's seriously what's fucking going on right now. And the fundamental, the basic principle, the first step is just be good to each other. So every time you want to lash out at somebody for something, take a deep breath and don't do it. Whether it's a big lashing out, whether it's a little bitchy comment on some Facebook thread, whether it's some passive-aggressive remark to some friend who's doing something you don't like, just don't do it. Don't add to the difficulties. these times are going to continue to get more and more intense. And we are going to be asked for more and more as they progress. So we have to start at that foundation of being dedicated to peace within ourselves. And peace is not the same as passivity. Peace is not like turn the other cheek is a far deeper thing than let people walk on you. It's a far deeper thing than that. And peace is a profound undertaking to actually be peaceful. Is a profound undertaking. And it starts with that simple dedication. Like this is a principle we can activate in our own lives to just be good to each other. Speak kindly, or if there's not something kind to say, because I've gotten into plenty of debates with people exhibiting white privilege tendencies, or people saying Trump is okay, or people saying whatever dumb shit they're saying in any moment. And I'm a warrior, and I've got a fast, sharp tongue, and I have a well-developed skill for cutting things to shreds. And so it's a deep practice for me to actually maintain my composure and maintain my sense of love in the midst of all of this tension and all of this struggle and all of this difficulty that we're sitting inside of. But we have to develop that skill now, because this is going to get more intense. When summer ends and we go into winter and we're still in this shit show around the pandemic, we're still lacking leadership, we're still struggling over masks or no masks, or what is this thing, or how do we deal with it, or when do we fucking get out of this, or whatever. It's gonna get harder. The election's coming. It's gonna get harder. There's gonna be more pressure. So now is the time to really hone the skill of maintaining our composure. So just be good to each other. Don't make the snide remarks, no matter what they're about. If you're going to engage with somebody that you disagree with, if you're going to get into somebody with something on Facebook or anywhere else, do it with dignity, do it with respect, and do it with the impulse to educate and be educated. Do it with the impulse to grow, and do it with the impulse to weave us back together. Because all of this separation and division, this is going to kill us. Or drive us mad, at the very least. So, be good to each other. Don't say the bitchy shit. Don't be nasty, don't be mean. Be good to each other. Hold each other kindly. Recognize that everybody is struggling. Everybody is hurting. And just bring more beauty into the world. Okay? I love you. If you need help, reach out. I do counseling and healing. Yeah, I love you. Blessings to you. Take care.